Hello, my name's Leon from Quantum Reading Learning Vision, and we're here today to show the advanced features of the ClearReader device, which includes the feature pack and the screen connection. Now, just a quick overview of the ClearReader. We have tactile buttons. We have a tactile button on the side for on and off. We have a range of buttons on the top, which we will go over a little bit later. We also have the arm that if you push that, it raises up to open the camera. So it will scan an A4 size piece of paper or text. We can close that again. It has a carry handle. And as well, on the back, we have a little panel here that we can remove. And that has some other connections there for connection of the feature pack and monitors, etc. for the screen. Now on the side of the ClearReader, we have the on-off button, which is tactile, you can feel that. We have a slot for an SD card. We also have another USB port, and we also have an input here for some headphones. Okay, now the buttons on the top of the ClearReader, they're all tactile so that you can feel them without having to see them. The first big button, big brown grey button here, is you press it to scan whatever text you want to have read to you. This one here, the slide down. Volume up affects the volume, and these slides are on springs, so you just push it down, volume up, it flicks automatically back. Same with this one. Speed down, speed up. You can speed up the voice up and down for the reading rate. And then we have three buttons here that are basically like the old cassette players. We have play, pause in the middle, fast forward and rewind. On the bottom of the back of the machine, we've removed that panel. There are some extra slots here. We have two USB slots. We have an HDMI output slot for you to plug an external monitor into, and also the power plug. Okay, so now I'm just going to do a quick demonstration of the basic use of the ClearReader device. First thing we do is we've turned it on. We open the arm to get the camera in position. I've got a book here. The way to position it is to push it right up to the ClearReader base, and as long as it's within the edges of the ClearReader, it's aligned with the camera. So to take a scan, we just push that button there, the light comes on, it scans the image. Now once it's made that camera sound, we can move that away or turn the page for the next scan. Establishing the Victorian Asylum for the Blind, the Victorian. Now, we push the play pause button to stop it. If I push that again, Victorian Asylum, it continues to read it. If I pause that, I can skip forward one word at a time. I can always go back. Blind. I can go back a word at a time as well. Now, so here we have the feature pack that we received. If we take that out, in the box there's an SD card. So we'll pop that in to the SD card slot, oops, wrong way, in the back. That just pushes in. You get that noise to let you know that it has accepted it. We will unbox the ClearReader. Now the ClearReader has a USB lead, and that plugs into one of the slots that I showed you earlier, USB slot at the back. Again, you get the sound to say that it's ClearReader Plus Feature Pack connected. Now this is the feature pack control panel. All the buttons are tactile. It has a button with an M on it, which is to access the menu. A button with a square on it, which is to access the view when you have a monitor plugged in. You have your play pause button in the middle, and then we have arrows to the left and right, which are forward and back, arrows up and down, which skip up and down a line. So now we have connected a screen to the ClearReader through the HDMI port on the back that we showed earlier. So now we have the feature pack and the screen with instructions on the screen for someone with usable sight. So now we can take our book.
Press scan to take a picture.
It tells us what to do. put our book in the right position, push the button on top of the ClearReader.
A tough place.
So I can now put that arm
Chapter
down.
2. Until 1864, Major and Mrs. Level were appointed superintendent and...
Okay, so now that we have taken a picture on the ClearReader, the picture has come up on the monitor. We can now use the feature pack to navigate around the text on the screen by using the arrow buttons on the pad. We can move across.
The Victorian Asylum.
Word for word, and we can jump down a line.
Both. However, there was a fair amount of confusion about its role. It was
So it only reads
Matron, the
line
Victorian
by
Asylum
line.
and School for the Blind.
Okay, so now that we have the page on the screen, I'll show you some more features on the feature pack. We have the M button here, which is the menu
Main
button.
menu. Save.
It goes through all the features. We've got some big buttons here on the screen. The ClearReader does audibly announce the buttons as we go over them. Pushing the arrow buttons.
Open. Delete. Voice. View. Settings.
It goes through the different ones. Let's go back to the view. And if you push the middle button,
View menu.
this changes how the image will be on the screen, the text. You can change the size of the text, you can change the color of the text if you want to change the contrast features. There's mode, highlight, size, so you can make the print larger, and you can also make it bold with a font. There's 2 fonts you can choose from. So there's options there as well. Now we're back into the main menu. Let's
delete.
Zip across to voice. And if we push the middle button on the control pad.
Changing voice.
Australian English, Lee.
So it changes to a male voice.
Changing voice. Australian English, Karen. Selected.
So there's a male and female voice. There are a range of voices on the device. There are also multiple languages on the device, most of the European languages. Now back in the main menu, we have the save feature here. If we just push that,
save as menu.
We can save
document.
the document that we've just scanned as a document file,
EPUB,
an EPUB file,
docs,
docx file,
MP3,
or just an MP3 audio file. So if we go back to document, you press the middle button again.
Save with voice label.
With this you can either record a name yourself, or you can just leave it to read the first line of the text. So we'll press no.
Saving. Please wait. Document introduction for more than 138 years that has been saved. Do you want to append more pages? No.
Now the device has just asked if we want to append more pages. We can choose an option yes if we have more pages to scan, or no if we only wanted to save 1. So let's choose yes.
Yes.
And push that.
Press scan to append page 2. Press the menu button to stop appending pages.
So we can open the device, scan another page.
Saving. Please wait.
Again, you get audio descriptions for everything that it's
Press
doing.
scan to append page 3. Press the menu button to stop appending pages.
We'll scan another page.
Saving. Please wait. Press scan to append page 4. Press the menu button to stop appending pages.
So now what we'll do is I'll press the menu button.
Do you want to process the pages now? This may take several minutes. Yes.
So now we are processing the pages into the system.
Years, the Royal Victorian Institute.
So now we're getting to the bottom of the first page that we scanned. If I
Our
get that
VIB
reading,
experienced bad times as well as good. Yet, despite wars and economic depressions, our VIB provided work and education, and it was often in the Ike's. Opening page number 2. Chapter 4.
so as you can see, it announces that it's turning to the next page, and then it will start reading the next page. Again, if we went down to the bottom of this page, it would tell us that it's jumping to page 3. This can be done by someone who can scan multiple pages for somebody else, or of course you can do it for yourself. The amount of pages that you can save depend on the text that you're scanning. You receive an 8 gigabytes SD card with the feature pack. You can also use one of these small USB thumb drives into one of the USB slots on the device and save the documents to those to take to another computer, etc. So that was an overview of the ClearReader with its advanced feature pack option and plugging it into a screen. Just remember though that the screen's not necessary to use the feature pack. You can just use the ClearReader with the feature pack using the audio responses from the ClearReader device.